So today is Tuesday, September 3rd, and this is my daily rant for the day, boo. Okay. So one of my good friends sent me a DM of Mace discussing something, and I decided that I wanted to elaborate and share this and just include this into one of my daily rants because I feel like this is very, very important. So Mace was basically saying to kind of like sum it up that a lot of people lack spirituality. Like they don't have a relationship with God, the higher power, divine source. Like they don't have a direct connection, right? And they haven't cultivated this relationship, and they don't realize that not cultivating this relationship, what it actually does to a person. Now I know a lot of people in the industry that's living their life. They get money, they lit, they doing so many different great things, or just people in life general with their careers. But they're missing something, or they're not their complete happiest version of themselves. And why is that? A lot of people don't realize that the lack of spirituality is connected to self-awareness, is connected to self-worth, is connected to self-confidence, and realize that a lot of people don't have a strong spiritual, like, just relationship, background, surrounding, foundation, however you want to call it. They don't have a strong spiritual connection. They don't have a relationship with God, divine, the higher power, universe, source, ancestors, whomever that they give their prayers to. They don't, or seemingly will be giving their prayers to. They don't have a strong foundation in a relationship with that situation, because I don't want to say entity because that get kind of weird, right? And this is my thing that I've learned in my 45 years of life. When you don't have a strong spiritual foundation, relationship, it affects your life in so many different ways. You might be getting money, you might be looking good, but guess what? Because you don't have a strong spiritual foundation or connection, you're still lacking something. You're still not being the absolute best version of yourself. And this is the thing. This is not a okay. I go to church on Sunday type thing. This is an everyday relationship that you need to cultivate. You need to grow. It needs to that relationship with God, that relationship with the higher power, divine, with source, needs to be as strong as the relationship that you have with yourself, if not even stronger. Because a lot of people have weak relationships with themselves, lack self-awareness, lack self-confidence, don't really know themselves. And so I can't say the relationship needs to be the same, because a lot of people don't have a good relationship with themselves. But that's another rant that we're going to talk about on a whole nother day. Now, this has nothing to do with religion. A lot of people are like, oh, well, I'm religious. Yeah. You following something. But this is all about spirituality. Because when you have a strong spiritual connection, when you are working to be the best version of yourself spiritually, you're connected to the entire universe. You have now heightened your spiritual gifts. You get a chance to connect with other people that are on the same frequency as you. Your spiritual relationship is so important. Y'all know I talk about health and mental, but let's get into the real of it. Without spirituality, your health, your mental is gonna be whack as well. I was gonna say something else, but I'm trying to keep it clean. So if you haven't really thought about it, or really took the time to really think about it, ask yourself, how strong is my spiritual foundation? How much work do I put into being the best version of myself spiritually? How often do I talk to God? How often do I talk to Source, the universe? How often do I do affirmations? Also ask yourself, what's the difference between religion and spirituality? And actually look at certain religious groups and see if that's the life that you feel like you're supposed to have, or is it lacking something, i.e. spirituality? Because I feel like a lot of religions still disconnects you from spirituality. It puts somebody else in the middle. So basically, a lot of people feel like they have to have a middleman before they talk to Jesus, or before they talk to God, or before they talk to their ancestors, or before they get their prayers answered. They need to go to a middleman. And that middleman normally is somebody on earth just like you. So stop playing yourself. Stop acting like spiritual warfare ain't real. Stop acting like, you know what I'm saying, just like there's light energy, there's dark energy. Stop acting like it ain't there. Realize that a lot of problems that you have in relationships and finances and in health comes from your weak spiritual foundation. I bet if somebody right now watching this who is sick, if they really worked on their spiritual self, their spiritual connection, I bet you that sickness or whatever they was going through, it's gonna disappear. They're gonna transform into the version of themselves that they probably didn't even know existed. As I get older, I realize that these conversations are very prominent to have with my demographic, because we got to get it right. The days of living blind, the days of being in the matrix, following what grandma and them did just because they did it, or the days of thinking that religion is going to be the only thing that you need to get by is over. Okay? Y'all seen it? It's obvious. It's obvious. And what y'all don't realize is all of these people that's really like prominent in their careers, I bet you they have a strong spiritual relationship, from your favorite athletes to your favorite CEOs to your favorite artists. And some of them, their relationships with spirituality is not on the light side, it's on the dark side. But they hell bent on being firm in that spirituality to get what they need in this life. So take some time out in this new month to work on your spiritual foundation. Make that a priority this month, and in 30 days, let's see where you at. All right? Anyway, that was my daily rant for the day. I'm out, boo. Peace.